Beautiful day, everyone. Mic check. Um, I'm just gonna go. It's been going really well with the sound, with me being heard. And there's no one in here, so I wanted to get on here really fast. I know I said I wasn't going to be able to do a live. I have um, a few minutes before I take on my next big task for myself and spring cleaning and rearranging. And I have been just thinking about this, and this is like the title says, in my opinion. I truly hope that everybody is doing well. And before I say anything else, I am not a medical professional. If you have any questions about anything that I may speak about as far as natural remedies, home remedies, herbal remedies for physical illnesses, um, or emotional well-being and things like that, please talk to your primary care provider or the pediatrician for your little ones. Okay, so first I wanted to say I'm going to keep on doing the shorts and the reactions to the shorts. I love doing that because I don't have, number one, like I said before, I don't have, I'm doing it on my phone. So I can't share the screen like to react to videos or look at videos and talk about the things that I want to talk about in some of those videos. And to be able to do the collab with the short and share it, I think it's beautiful. Some of it hits hard, will hit hard for some people. Some people may not like them. Some people may not like me doing the shorts. Some people do like me doing the shorts. Other people on the channel just really like me doing live streams. And other people just like me doing quick videos. And some people like the shorts. So I can't please everybody. I'm not trying to. But for right now, me and my timing, I am going to be doing the shorts. Um, and in quotes like I've been doing for so long, and also the short tarot reads for those who are interested. And I will be able to dive into a live with a topic of deep discussion within the next month or so, because we all, whether you're busy doing cleaning, moving, whatever, we all need to take a little bit of a break from the digital world. And so I'm really hoping I am being heard. I'm going to say this. Um, and also something else I'm going to be focusing, bringing back around, not getting everything that I've learned negatively or anything out of my awareness, but I'm going to be back around with focusing on self-love, healing, and growing within. I know there's a lot of people, quite a few people, that as I was thinking about this, even in my personal life and even in the digital world and the people around me, I noticed that a lot of people love to stay in a specific energy. And that's on one end of the spectrum, from positivity to just negative energy all the time. There are people who stay and never meet in the middle, never embrace, never ever embrace. Hi, Blue Lily. Can you hear me, Blue Lily? You're the only one in here, or somebody else is in here, but I want to make sure I'm being heard. So could you tell me um, if I'm being heard? Hold on. I must hold on, guys, because I would hate to be running my mouth like I always do, and and nobody hear me because I'm speaking. Okay, thank you, because I'm speaking from my heart, and I'm speaking from my soul, my heart, and my being. No notes, and so I'm gonna get back to what I'm saying. And so many people are so caught up in one end of the spectrum of these energies, of these emotions, of these whatever while we're here. And it becomes their being. You take in and soak in enough of a certain energy, it becomes you. What you see, that's why I said if you're not healed within yourself, and I always say this, it starts with self-love, it starts with you. If you are consuming, surrounded by unhealed And like I said, the distortion of the energy, love. I put a post in the community with a few quotes talking about, paraphrasing, talking about love. And I wasn't trying to offend anybody who came across that and was like, because I said love didn't hurt you, love didn't abuse you, love didn't do this to you. Mind you, I've gone through so many things in my life. Um, Most people would be surprised. Beautiful day, Malcolm. Most people would be surprised. So it's not that I haven't experienced anything, any hurt, any pain, any abuse, any whatever. But my point was that somebody who you loved, who you trusted, who you gave your heart to, or whether it was a parent, you just had that trusting because they were supposed to love you, a lover, a spouse, a husband, a wife, they were supposed to love you, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, but they hurt you, they abused you, they neglected you, they did all these things to you. It was not love that did that to, it wasn't love. Love is an energy. Love is something that you can utilize. And some people utilize it to manipulate people and to distort people and to hurt people. I'm realizing some people get off on hurting people. Beautiful day, Mary. But it was not the energy of love. You can't blame love for that. It was the distortion and the unhealed wounds within that person that they made the choice to hurt you. It was not them, you know. And so it was them, it was not love. So I get so tired of people, love is this and love is that, love is blaming love. And then, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, beautiful day, April. Let me go through the comments real fast. I wasn't trying to be on here long. Let me just say hi. But hey, I felt moved to do a live, and I'm gonna listen to my higher self. There you go. Blue Lily, so good to see you. Much love to you, Malcolm. Malcolm, I thought about you yesterday. And then while I was driving, and I sent love to you and was hoping you were doing good. I was thinking about a live I did, and you were being silly in the chat, and I just burst out laughing. I was like, man, Malcolm, I appreciate you so much. You've been one of my very first subs, and just here and sticking around, and I appreciate you so much, Malcolm. I appreciate all of you guys. There's Mary. And so let's see. And there's April. Anyway, and so back to that. So I'm not, and to me, it's a cop-out. As adults, we make decisions. Now, things happen to us as children, and things are happening to children that they don't have control over. They don't have a say. So I'm not trying to, don't get me started on people hurting children and they got this and karma. I do not believe in karma as you face it in a new life. But I do feel, and I can bear witness that the energy you put out, you get back. But anyway, I take when people are like, love is this, love made me do this, love hurt me this way, so I'm blocking it out. You're making a choice not to utilize an energy in its proper form for good. You're making a choice to say, I'm hurt, I'm wounded, I hate love, I hate that energy because somebody used that to hurt me. So you don't want to deal with that no more. I was hurt by somebody who was an alcoholic, okay, somebody who abused alcohol, hurt in so many ways. And I had to catch myself saying, I hate alcohol, da da da. Alcohol, a bottle didn't come and slap me on the shelf and say, da da da. A person made the choice to get alcohol, consume it, and do what they did to me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're so quick to not want to take accountability for ourselves, and even if you're the victim, it's hard to realize that you allowed somebody, as an adult, whether we in certain situations. I'm not saying that somebody who somebody forced themselves on them and did a really horrible act, that you had a choice in that if you were fighting back. I'm saying, but there are certain situations in our life. I'm going to use my own situation. I had a choice yes, it was choices that I didn't like at the time and I didn't understand, but I could stay with somebody, or I could be in a situation where I know it's not good for me, and emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and in all capacities, and also for my little ones. Or I could take a chance, take a risk, go put my fears aside and start a new life with the odds against me, you know? So I was getting tatted up last night. I got a new tattoo. I'm so happy about it. And to all the beautiful people out there who have told me and continuously tell me that I will not get into the kingdom because I'm tatted up. I guess I got some more flames to the fire because I got tatted up last night. But I was in there talking to my tattoo artist, and he gave me this really awesome quote. And he said, he can't even remember where he got it from, but he was like, fear is a lake 1 mile long and only 1 inch deep. So people, and I've been here too, we get so bogged down and we get so clouded with fear that we're not real. We see is this huge lake, not realizing that it's only an inch deep. It's only an inch deep. I just have to take that step. But anyway, getting back to what I'm doing, I'm aware of so many different things, and I want to be aware. I want to be aware of the problems of this plane. I want to be aware of the negativity. I want to be aware of the children. I have a heart and passion for children. I want to be aware of that. Because when I'm aware of that, I take moments and I take time to pour out and really think upon these children and these people, and I pour out beautiful energy and a loving energy. And people can't tell me that energy can't be reached and felt from across the seas. Okay. And I want to be aware of that. But I'm not going to let that consume me. I'm not going to let that be me. For so long, I allowed myself to dim myself, dim my light, and you know, I'm just gonna stay at this level and not be at my upper level because I want to make other people feel good, or I don't want to offend nobody. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm not trying to offend myself. Okay. And so let me go through the chat. Child was not supposed to be up here. Let's see. Love being with you, beautiful folks. Oh, love you too, Blue Lily. I love you. You're so awesome. It's so nice to hear you. Oh, thank you, April. Love and miss you. We are amazing. Oh, Malcolm. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Sorry if y'all hear that train, y'all. My window is open, and there's this train that goes by from time to time. So I'm sorry if y'all hear that. Anger is an easier emotion to deal with than sadness. Wow. I didn't know that. For me, I don't get so angry. I get sad and my feelings get hurt. Like, you know, alcohol, just like any other drug, is a tool for confusion. Yes, indeed. If you know your heart and spirit, none of those can infiltrate. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Having some weird dreams, and I don't usually remember them at all, but listening to affirmations I recorded to help manifest some stuff in my dreams, people I know are saying them. That is so freaking awesome and powerful. And let me tell you something. And I do feel, let me say this, that yes, we live in this system. We live in a system, in a matrix system, and it is so controlled in so many ways. But I feel like we give the system more power than it should be. And just like we've done in the past, we're giving our power away. And I have been going through so many different things. And my fridge went out, guys. I had a busted water line. I'm not a rich lady. I'm a single mom doing the best that I can for my children. And that's that. And, even when I was married, we made a choice and a decision. We could live like everybody else. I could have got a job as well and brought in way more money, and we could be living in a different place, doing it up, having this many cars. But we made a choice to minimize that and to look at the well-being of our children, their education, and having mom home with them. So we made a choice. People are like, oh, I can't, I having kids in this world is so expensive, and doing this and doing that. It depends on how you're raising them. It depends on the choices that you're making and the lifestyle that you're living. There's a way, and some people can't stay at home. I understand that. But there are some people that are not willing to make a sacrifice financially and kind of scale it down in order to be home. That's their path. We made something different. And so anyway, and so what was my train of thought? Hold on, what was I talking about? Okay. Making choices. We made the choice to do that. So we live in the system. And so getting back to manifesting, my water line burst. My gosh. Not only having to fix that, having an outrageous water bill, because at first I didn't know that the pipe had burst, and the fridge going out. And I'm like, at first I was crying, guys. Honestly, crying. I'm like, one thing is happening after the other. One thing, and some people may look at that and be like, the Matrix is doing this to you. Everything is bad. Everything bad happens is something that a program is doing. But let me tell you something. A couple of months ago, and I don't like to tell people what I do for other people because it's an energy between myself. But I'm going to use this example. A couple of months ago, I was coming home on the back road, and there was a couple with a newborn baby, and their tire was busted. And they could have got a tow, but the tow was going to be outrageous. And they didn't have enough for the tow, but they could get the tire. But they were 20 miles from the tire place. So I said, oh my gosh, all I could think about was that baby. So I said, well, let me drive. He gave me the money. The dad gave me the money to go get the tire. He trusted me enough to give me the money to go get the tire. And I knew the man at the tire place, small town. So the man that works at the tire place only charged me like $20 for a new tire for them. He said, you're helping them. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help them. And so I got back and I was able to give them more money. And he got the tire on, and we went about our day. They didn't do anything special, but they were very grateful for me. And it made my heart feel good. I was like, this is what we're supposed to do, community. And I haven't thought about it since. I'm about to get teary-eyed. All these things were happening to me. And I'm like, how am I going to get this? How am I going to take care of this? I don't like asking people for help. I don't like asking much of people because in times past, people have used that against me, and I'm just too independent for my own good. But as I'm like, and I used to worry about things like that, but I let it go. I was so stress-free about it. And I just let it go. And, I've had to adjust, I had to adjust for a while with the water, turning it on and off, using coolers for the fridge. And then I had a neighbor who her and her husband are coming in a little bit. And she was like, out of the blue, my daughter has a refrigerator in her garage that's almost practically brand new. Because I was getting ready to purchase a new one for like, $500, $600, $700. And she said, you want it? Do you need it? And I started crying. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, how am I going to get it here? I don't have a truck or a trailer. She said, oh, we'll bring it. So they're going to bring that here. And then I was like, well, can we all, while you guys are here, can y'all help me to pull out my other refrigerator and just put it over here, and I'll deal with how to discard it later. She said, honey, we are going to put that fridge on this trailer and haul it off. I didn't even ask them. That's just one thing. The guys at my water company, I got some quotes for the pipes for plumbers, and I went to pay my water bill, and they were like, don't do anything. A couple of the guys from there are going to come after work and fix my pipeline. They do this, for their own self. They're handymen, and not only working on the water line, they're going to do this. And they said, we refuse to take anything from you. I'm crying because I may not have like worldly riches, but I always have what I need. when I need it, and it gets to me how it's supposed to get to me, and I always have more. So being kind to people, being in that energy, people seeing the beauty in you and appreciating that later on will be like, she or he is always so kind. He or she is always opening the door. He or she makes it a point to say hello to me when nobody else acknowledges me in this world. So my point is, we can create and we can manifest these things. And I didn't even realize I was doing that. And we do that also by our actions and how we treat ourselves and how we treat one another. If you spend so much time just swamped in negativity, whether it's researching negativity, things that are negative, not saying that we don't need to know truths about this world, about where we are. But if that's all you're doing, that is all you are going to be able to see. That is all, not only the only thing you're going to be able to see, that's the only thing you're going to be able to put out, that's the only thing you're going to be able to attract, and that's the only thing you're going to be able to understand. You are not going to be able to understand if we talked about this several lives back. If you are everything, all these emotions, energies, and things like that, are energies, pride, shame, guilt, and they have frequencies, they have hertz that have been measured. So if you're constantly at a hertz of 30 with the guilt, shame, fear 100, you are not going to comprehend somebody whose home base frequency is peace, which is 600, or love and joy, which is above 500. You are not going to comprehend it. I don't take everything that happens in my life as a tragedy. I take it as a lesson. And this is for me. And some people are done here. That's fine. While I'm here, I'm going to be the change that I want to see in the world. I'm going to I'm going to wake up every day. Am I going to be perfect every day? Hell no. Do I cry? Do I get depressed? Yes. But we all have our experiences and we all have our own battles to face. But I refuse. Being in those energies almost killed me and all had me spiraling. I cannot function in those energies, but other people can. And I have separated myself in the physical from those people because I allowed it to pollute me. And digitally, I can't have it. And so people might listen to this and be like, Sunkist, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of what you're saying. People tell me that all the time about me looking at the glass half full, but I don't give a Jack Brown. This is my life and this is my experience. And either I'm going to be miserable while I'm here, or I'm going to make a difference and say, at least I touched somebody with the energy of love and had them look at themselves and want to change themselves for themselves. And then they push that love out to somebody else. I can't help nobody else's experience. And if we are not matched vibrationally, that's okay. If people are tired of that aspect of what I'm talking about, it's okay. That means we're not vibrationally matched. And you have to find your tribe. And it's so true. Your vibe is your tribe. You tribing with people, all they talking about. If you vibing with people that all they want to do is disrespect people, all they want to do is be ugly, that's gonna be your vibe. And that's what you're gonna focus on. I'm not here to focus on that. I'm here to make a difference. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to make a difference. And if I make a difference, and I'm talking about with love. I'm talking about with healing. I'm talking about with growth within. If I have done that with one person, then I have accomplished something greater than any amount of money has ever can be had of me. You know? Let me go through the comments, everybody. Let's see. Maybe we'll support the ladies working. Oh, that's so awesome to have that network of support, Mary. I love that you homestead. A great thing I experienced was actually sad too. A kid who was pretty attached to me, I guess. Their mom is off on business trip a lot and it stuck me in bed. That felt sad. They had to be lonely. Sometimes just one of them, but a couple of times they're reading them all out. Isn't that beautiful? I'm thinking, how do you know my affirmations? Oh, Malcolm. Oh my gosh, Malcolm. You're never alone. I don't know what to make of it. Is it my subconscious showing resistance? Are the people that are reading in your dream, the people that are reading your affirmations, I don't think your subconscious shows resistance to that. I think our subconscious doesn't fight us. It's our conscious being that fights us constantly. We're constantly fighting our conscious thoughts and our in our subconscious. Think about what Neville says, like in our conscious mind, um, that's where that's where the creativity is and that's where everything goes. I don't Maybe it's your conscious mind trying to resist. I don't know. Oh, with let's see. Okay, going through, guys. And I used to be like, oh, I need to hurry up and get through the comments. No, I'm taking my time. I've had a few dreams. And I've all been connecting with people. That's beautiful. And that's what I'm here to do. I also, somebody left a comment on I did a short talking about being the change, and somebody left a comment, and I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, an idiot can wish. And I was like, man, you just called anybody who ever made a movement for change, for peace, for a new direction, an idiot, because everything starts with a wish. Everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a desire to change something, to obtain something. So, and I'm going to tell y'all this. I think a lot of people, I think quite a few people, we view our reality from our environment, and I'm speaking as an American living in America. A lot of Americans have not traveled outside of America, and they think that America and how America is how the world is. No, no, no. Yes, we have this system, but bearing witness, and then there's no hope because they look at people and think there's no hope because a lot of Americans are being hope. There's no hope. There's no hope to turn humanity around. There's no hope for change. But I love telling the story, and I'm so glad I have an American side of my family and I have an African side of my family. And I'm going to tell you, during I talked about this before, but during the Blood Diamonds, for those of y'all who don't know what the Blood Diamond era was in Sierra Leone, it was really awful. I really feel like it was put on by the diamond industry and the governments of the world, including I might get shut down for saying this, but I don't care, including the very government that I served. To push a civil war for a people. And so during that time in the late 80s, 90s, so many people were pushed out of their homes. You talk about people who are running for their lives, not sitting behind a computer screen, really talking about a matrix, but people running from their lives. And this isn't a story I saw on the news. This is what happened to my family. My grandmother even lost her life running, what they called running in and out of the bush, in and out of hiding, because they started making a political stance with two different sides and making people dig diamonds for these big corporations, selling them, also providing the rebels with the weapons. Where did these people get these weapons from? From these governments. Where did the African government, the Sierra Leone government, get these weapons from? From other Western governments, okay? So, but after all that, and I'm talking about people dying, people being shot in front of other people, people who had their limbs severed. Either they said short arm or long arm. They would cut your arm if you made a choice with the short arm. They would cut your arm off at the elbow. Long arm, they would cut your hand off. Okay, this isn't a story that I heard on CNN. This is something that was happening within my own physical family dynamic. But after all that war, after all the blood that ran and the bodies that ran in the rivers that they couldn't even drink anymore, several years later, a new generation came up and they worked together to rebuild together. And Sierra Leone is thriving and striving. So people cannot tell me that this place is so far gone that there's no hope. I'm sorry, I don't buy that because I've seen otherwise. America viewpoint is not the world viewpoint. I've been, being in, I was able to travel to different countries and see different cultures living peacefully in harmony. Just because you have a viewpoint doesn't mean that's how the world is. And I'm not going to give up hope. I'm not going to give up trying. I'm going to go out fighting and dying and pushing love and healing with the balance, okay? With the balance. I'm not telling you to scrape yourself thin for everybody, but those that receive it, people who are ready to receive it will receive it, or you will plant a seed and move on. So, with that being said, me being able to witness that has shown me, number one, that the world isn't like America. I have more than just a viewpoint of America. There's so many cultures and so many people who are at one with themselves. Are they perfect? No, but they have a better handle on this place and living and growing and being peaceful, being healthy, being everything else than a lot of first world countries. They call first world countries. So I ain't gonna lose hope. That might make people detach from me and unsub. That's fine. I'm not gonna lose hope. If it grosses you out and if it makes you sick that I talk about that, or I talk about wanting to change, then so be it. I'm not here to please and appease everybody. Let's see. Let's go here. I must have gone showing some resistance too. Only started doing it lately with my own recording. That's interesting, Malcolm. Let's see. Hey, Italian princess, good to see you. Much love to you. Oh, Michelle, beautiful day. Let's see. Okay, maybe it can be as simple as your spirit and other people's spirit meeting. Your brain remembers it. It was nice to finally connect. I don't think we're restricted to our bodies. Yes. Everybody saying hello to everybody, which I absolutely love. And then the energy that you put out, you get back. I went in last week. This is so crazy. To pay another bill. I'm seeing people I've never met before, and I'm just laughing and smiling, and and then we all just start hugging. I'm not joking. So call me a hippie, call me a tree hugger. I'd rather bask in this energy than be so down and depressed in another energy. And we all have our battles to face. I'm not talking about people. We all go through things. There are people who battle depression. There are people who battle anxiety. I'm not talking about that. But if you make it a choice to just get up and just complain about life and what this is not, this is this and this is that, what are you doing about it? And it starts with you. So what are you doing about yourself? 1 penny from your heart is worth more than 1 million from a company. Absolutely. Boom. If I had a bomb. Hello, beautiful lady. Beautiful lady, great to see you again. Hope you enjoy. I am enjoying her content. I really am. I appreciate you so much. I was going to email you a question, but I have, like I said, that's why I've been doing the shorts by timing, and then I forget. I sit down and then I forget, but I have been enjoying her. Thank you. Oh, Blue Lily, I just absolutely love you. Let's see, go through these. Everybody is saying hi, which I love. Yeah, but I rather, yeah. Sun kiss, I feel the same. Sun kiss, your angel. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you. It's y'all too. It's us sharing in that energy. It's us sharing in that energy, and it's what is beautiful. Is what is beautiful. That's my experience, is going somewhere and being able to change the energy of people with love. Am I like that all the time? No, but it's beautiful. I am but a flower. I know I got oh my goodness. And treating ourselves right is just as important as treating ourselves, kids. Well, because we are teaching. That's exactly, bam, spot on. And it starts with if we can get ourselves together and teach a generation how to do these things, how to go within self, how to love self, and not bombard them with these systems and these beliefs and these things that this system and the matrix pushes on us that we've had to unlearn. If we can just let them be and flow naturally and promote this and just promote the love and positivity, and not just positivity, embracing of all emotions, but being balanced within, I'm telling you, a lot of this system would go down in a generation. Oh. You are adding beautifully, Miss Thang. You are adding beautifully. No argument felt from you. Oh, beautiful. Those who operate a lower frequency are energy vampires. Many don't realize they are doing it. And you know, a lot of people don't, even the people that you love may do that. I'm gonna go back to that. A lot of people that you love, and sometimes we find ourselves doing that. And that's why I say, because we all go back and forth from different energies because of life experiences, because life happens. But it's about what is your home base frequency. And for other people, 75 hertz might be their home base frequency, but I can't rock it. I might be able to rock it for a day or two, but I can't function. And being a mom, I don't have the luxury of staying low that long because my energy affects these children, you know, and I have a responsibility for them, not only physically, but mentally, spiritually, and emotionally as well. And I'm like, if people in a war-torn country can find peace, because peace comes within, if people in a war-torn country can find peace and happiness and love, what the Sam Hill is wrong with everybody else? You know, that's just my opinion. I agree. I think we were all created to be so much. But I think because we are brought up and fear is instilled in us from the get-go. Sometimes I have to stop myself from making my own kids scared about doing certain things. Don't jump up. Sometimes I got to be like, let him jump, let him fly in certain things, because I don't want to be the cause of certain fears. Like I don't want to do this because my mom made me scared about it, to an extent. But we have all been pushed with fear since before the womb, in the womb, because while you were in the womb, doctors told told our parents, we got to get this in the system. Otherwise, your child is going to have this disease, that disease. So you need this. So there's a fear. I don't want my kid to be sick. So I'm going to do this out of fear, not out of understanding what is being pushed. And so we stand before that lake of fear that is 1 mile long and 1 inch deep. And some people say, to hell with it, I'm going to dive in. And you dive into the fear, you dive into your fear, and you realize it's only 1 inch deep. And you're telling people, hey, this fear lake is only 1 inch deep. But so many people stay back and are held back by their own fear. And some people are so comfortable because it gives people, and I'm speaking from experience, I don't have to take accountability. I'm fearful and I'm scared of the unknown, and I'm just going to stick with the fear because I don't have to take accountability. If I step onto the fear, I don't want to mess up, or if I mess up, I don't want to be responsible. Like, you know, we have to take more accountability for self and stop saying everything is something else. That's something else we talked about at the tattoo parlor. Another tattoo artist was tattooing somebody, and then he was like, oh yeah, you know, we were talking about energies, and then he's like, yeah, the devil made me do it. The devil did this. The devil is, I said, I said, I'm sorry, I don't buy that. To me, we make choices. And it's really easy to say something outside of ourselves made me do this. We have a choice. Am I going to steal this, or am I going to do this, or I'm going to do that? We have a choice. Am I going to be a good person today? The devil made me mean. No, you're making yourself mean. Nothing hard in your heart but yourself. And I get it. Some people have different experience to make their hearts harden. Anyway, oh my gosh, this is 40 minutes. I wasn't supposed to be on here. Let's see. I can't be dealing with negativity and negative people. Met so many amazing new friends the past 3 years, and that's who I spend most of my. Exactly. Oh my gosh. This is 40 minutes. I was not supposed to be on here this long, child. I gotta hurry up and get off. I'm totally teaching my 12-year-old this. He's about to enter American schools for the first time ever. He is a joking kid. I told him, just sit back and wait. Those who match your vibe will come to you. Exactly. Otherwise, too many variables. Let's see. Almost finished, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I have family in America, Africa, and the UK. Our spirit is powerful. I don't buy that there's no hope. How many times have people been told that they would never walk again? It's a lost cause. And so many people, with whatever happened to them, whether it's a disease or whether it was a car accident or whatever, that group of people, so many people don't walk. So you have a very slim chance of walking again. And those people said, I have that within myself. I know within myself. I believe within myself. And then they might have a good family structure, a support system, but then they walk again. There is never no hope. It might be slim, but even if it's slim, I'm not losing it. I'm not losing hope. That's just me. Oh, that's awesome, Blue Lily. Thank you. And it's just taking time to manifest into the physical. I truly believe the best times are yet to come. And part of that too, Malcolm, yes, is how are you the life? How are you creating it? Are we going to sit around and just say repeatedly say this is this and this is this? They're knocking us down. They're doing this. Or are we gonna do something within ourselves and enjoy it? Bring laughter, bring peace. I recently watched a Bob Marley movie. Oh my gosh, absolutely love it. His music, his being, and a lot of what he promoted resonates so well with me. And so that's why I'm like, I don't care. Say what you will. People have their own inkling. Music moves people. And to be able to bring people together, he used he had a mission. He used what was his talent to bring about peace for a people, not just a people worldwide. That was his message. So my thing is, if that's not your thing, it might not be your thing, but it's my thing. Peace, love, unity, togetherness. This energy is beautiful, more powerful. There's more strength. There's stronger hurts in peace and joy than there is in fear and anger. Okay? They don't even, fear and anger, the hurts of fear and anger don't even add up to the hurts of what peace is. So if I'm in a battle and if I'm in this war, am I going to battle this system with the weakest hurt, with the weakest weapons, with more fear, promoting more fear, with more guilt, with shame? That's 20 hurts. Heck no, I'm in this battle. I'm going to try to get the big guns. And while we're here on this plane, the energy that are the big guns, the big gun energies. Am I supposed to say guns on here? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Our peace, enlightenment, joy. Those are the powerful energies. Gratitude. That's just you. Some people may not like it, but those energies are more powerful than pride, than anger, than grief. Not that we don't experience those. I experience those. Are you going to go to a gunfight with a butter knife? No. As long as I'm in this world, so is the love I have for other human beings. I love those in lower frequency by holding and beaconing the higher ones, peace that surpasses all understanding. Oh my goodness, yes. And that love, and so many people that are there, because I've been there, are so unhealed that they don't know how to receive that love. They don't understand that love. That love scares them. Your energy may scare people, and you're not meaning to, but your love and your energy is so powerful. So never diminish it. People will either run from you, your light, or they will get curious and start looking at you from afar, thinking about things that you're saying or how you're living and doing, or they'll run and they'll match your frequency, and then we all shine bright together. But I'm not going to chase the ones that are running from me. You know, it's just not your time to be, just like it wasn't my time to be at this vibration 5 years ago, you know, but I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. If you having the same conversations about the same thing that you were having a year ago with no growth and no change, you're not growing. I don't give a care how much wisdom and knowledge you pushing out. If you're talking about the exact same thing with no progression in you, you're not growing. You are stagnant. You should be evolving. We should all be evolving and growing. I'm not the same Sunkissed that I was 10 years ago. I'm not the same Sunkissed I was 5 years ago. Hell, I'm not the same Sunkissed I was 6 months ago. In a more beautiful, positive way. Always growing, always learning. I love hugging trees. I love hugging trees too. People call me hippie. And maybe I am a hippie. And that's not a bad thing. People equate love with being a hippie, and like you're a stoner and a hippie and you can't fight and you're weak. Child, the ones with the most love in them will fight the hardest. Okay? Love is not weak. So I guess I am a hippie. Did trees too. Leading by example. Yet to come out feeling that the Mandela is about to be kicked up a notch or two. Fun times. Yeah. Oh, fun times. Hi, all. Beautiful day, Lara. No notification. And that's something else that's happening with my channel as well. People aren't being notified. People are telling me no notifications. People are being unsubscribed. Some people didn't even realize I was still doing content. So all I can do is keep going. That really sucks. Oh man. I'm glad you're here, Lyra. Much love to you. Okay, I got all the comments. So that's pretty much good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Just know that the next few weeks I'm just going to be pushing out like those shorts, dealing with different issues. Some shorts you might not agree with. There's some that where I'm looking, I picked some. Of course, when I pick those shorts, I have to see like the first 2 or 3 seconds of them, but I don't look at the whole video until I sit down and record myself so I can give an authentic reaction. And so there's some I picked with like children laughing, funny moments with kids because I have children. I've come into the kitchen and a child has been covered in flour and chocolate, you know, moments like that, serious moments, listening and reacting to quotes about healing, about love, about relationships, about depression. If you have a loved one with depression, if you have a partner dealing with depression, and quotes on that, quotes on narcissistic or reacting to shorts about narcissistic partners and people and reaction videos. I love those hyper realistic cakes because I love to make cakes. Excuse me, I love to make cakes, and so reaction to that. Some may be funny, some may be sad. Looking at domestic violence shorts and women who've had to deal with miscarriages. Looking at shorts with the pressures that men go through, the pressures that women go through. Looking at my reactions to gold digging women. Oh my gosh! But it's just there's on this platform, it's not just a one topic platform, because we have so many different things going on in our lives. I have so many different things going on, and I want to talk about things that I'm experiencing or have experienced, or what I want to look at. So I hope you guys like it, or take something from some of these shorts that resonate with you. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I got to get my booty off of here. um I was not intending to be on here for almost an hour, but I'm so glad I came on. Y'all gave me a really awesome energy boost. Um, and y'all really inspired me to just keep going in spite of the energies that may come my way to make me feel bad about being the person that I am, or having the heart that I have. Um, because I don't know why, but through it all, everything that I've gone through, I still have a heart of love. And I never ever want to be hard like that. Okay. So much love to y'all. Have a beautiful weekend. And I'll be doing another short, I think, tomorrow. Okay. Much love, y'all. Thank you guys for being here. I think that's all the comments. Yep, that's all the comments.